everybody should be matchmade by their mother.
Is your mom still gonna wipe your ass at 50 years old?
Oh no, bitch! Don't break me!
Welcome to Master Debater. I am your host and judge Sylvia from Night Owl Thematics.
And I'm Hirzie Zulkifli from somewhere.
I'm Joel from Debates Association Singapore.
Welcome to Master Debater, the show where we fight about not so important topics in battles of debates. Every episode, 3 people from each team will present their stance going up 1v1 against their opponents in a speech round, followed by a quick-fire rebuttal round. Judges will decide which team won, and the losers will have to vote out one of their own. But the judges also have a revival card for the season, which they can use to bring one speaker back. Points will be given to the winners, as well as the best speakers of the episode, voted by you. The 6 players with the most points will go to the final episode, where we will crown the Master Debater. Who will survive? Who will break down? Who will be the true Master Debater?
So very exciting because we are at episode 3 and we already got 1 down from each team. Right, so today's topic is everyone should be match-made by an AI. So blue team is for and red team is against. Before we start, judges, let's make a bet which team will win today. How about that?
I think based on the topic and the motion itself, should everyone be matchmade by AI? The team that is going for it would have the harder chance of trying to prove a case.
Oh, is it? Okay, you want to make a side bet? Let's make side bet time.
I think that the proposition or like the team that is for the matching of AI is probably going to do slightly better. I mean, it's AI.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my blind vote will be for the blue team because I think the weakest debater today is sitting on that team. Who I don't know. So without further ado, let's start the debate.
Round 1.
Hey, you got this, brother.
Best entertainer. Come on,
Yeah.
let's go.
Okay. Everyone should be matchmade by an AI? No. Everybody should be matchmade by their mother. We all know our mothers want to get involved in our love life. Trust me, I know. We've been doing it for generations. It's called Indian matchmaking. Okay? Why? Why would you take away that joy from your mother and give it to a lifeless machine? We don't want artificial intelligence. We want actual intelligence. Okay, are you telling me you're going to replace your mother with an AI? No, okay, never mind. Maybe you would say my mother is not as smart as your AI. Okay, maybe not as a Pentium 4 also lah. Maybe your AI can find me the perfect partner. But let me tell you, nothing beats the joy on your mother's face when she finds you the love of your life. Now, do you want to take that joy away from your mother? Because I know we wouldn't, and neither would you. Yes. Mothers for life. Mothers across the world, you know you want to help your children.
I love you. That's how you debate.
Oh my god.
Okay, now we're talking about a perfect AI, okay? It knows exactly what you want and understands your needs. It will study you so as to matchmake you with the right person. Now, we're not here to discuss the errors and outliers in the AI because if we're talking about a flawed AI, then there's no point of having this debate in the first place. Okay, now how many times have you heard people say, oh, I broke up with him or her because we weren't compatible? Story of my life, okay, because I would have saved a lot of time if I had already been matchmade with the right person from the start. Now, let's name some people who have a very tough time not only finding the right person, but finding a person in general, okay? No matter who you are, introvert, a nerd shut in your own room, okay, extroverted hipster, you will find the perfect match because the AI will find the best person for you, okay? Now, some people must be thinking, what if there's a liar on the platform? Then I guess the AI will pair you with someone who also likes to lie. Sociopath, pair you up with someone who's also a sociopath, okay? Who are we to judge? Okay, and last but not least, okay, I hope your mom knows your sexual needs, okay? Because apparently you're gonna ask your mom to pair you up, right, with someone. But if you have an AI, okay, this AI will know your sexual needs and you'll get the best sex of your life. Thank you.
Best sex of your life.
Sofia!
Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Rebuttal time!
See, the question is, AI, not perfect AI. The question is not AI, it's not perfect AI. You understand what I'm saying? You are assuming, okay, my mother is the best way to go about matching because she comes close to knowing me perfectly. And arranged marriages have been proven at a higher success rate.
Okay, but first of all, mothers are very, very biased, okay? What they like is what they like, but it may not be exactly what you want for yourself, okay?
No, my mother knows everything about me. Here's the bad take back. Now, my mother knows everything about me. I'm a good son that way. She knows every need that I want, so I trust my mother in finding me the best partner.
Pass the bet to me. Okay, good for you. Okay, good for you. Now, my question to you is, how much time would you be able to stay if you could actually be matchmade by an AI? Okay, you can spend the rest of your time, okay, on other aspects of your life, such as hobbies, your family. Okay, yes, you can spend more time with your mother because you know why? You wouldn't have to go through heartbreak at all because the AI will know what's right for you.
Yeah, but the AI is not going to help you with the heartbreak. My mother's going to counsel me at the end of the day. In the end, right, every love story, can you imagine a love story, everything, how do you meet AI? How do you meet AI? No Bollywood film will be made if everything was AI, okay?
Okay, so is your mom still gonna wipe your ass at 50 years old?
That's not the question.
Well...
Round 2.
Let's go!
Mother for life.
So Sofia just said that AI will allow us to not go through heartbreaks, but everybody here agree that we need to make mistakes to learn from our mistakes, and love is a process and not necessarily the result. Take me for example, I've had a few bad and painful relationships, but I did not regret a single moment of it, because through the relationships, I've learned to be patient, I've learned to be kinder, I've learned to compromise, and most importantly, I've learned to love. If I could go back in time and meet my soulmate from the start, would I do it? No, because I wouldn't appreciate that person. It's because of the pain and the loss that I felt that I can really learn to appreciate and not take the right one for granted. Without sadness, we wouldn't know happiness. Life is just a flat line. Change is also the only constant, and only through experience then I will know what I really want in life and in a partner. Bad experiences and bad relationships make you who you are. It's about self-discovery, and that's not something an AI can replicate. Love is going through thick and thin. It's about chemistry, and I'm sure everyone here chased the high of falling in love. Someone you meet when you least expect it. They say the best kind of love comes when you're not looking. I totally agree. So let me just put it out there. Do you want to live in a world where you're told who to love? Because I don't want to be in that world.
Yes! No, we don't
Stop
want
it!
We don't want!
Kelly, you are biting your own tail. Let me tell you why. Stress has always been associated with relationship heartbreaks and rejections. And all these things will cause you to doubt your self-worth and also cause suicide rate and depression rates to go up. But telling you, with the help of AI, it will help make sure everyone have a partner in their lives to support them and relieve stressful situations. And all the time that you spend looking for love can now be invested into something greater. And statistics have also shown that everyone has to go through at least 7 heartbreaks in their life to find true love. Guess what? With the AI, you don't have to go through that anymore. Another thing is, if you think carefully about it, judges, we are already living in a tech-centered environment. With the help and the assistance of AI, this will mean that we will have precision and improvement. And to reject this motion is to say, hey, I'm a human, I don't want to do anything, I just want to stay here and not do anything, and that is backwards. Humans are meant to move forward. And with the help of the AI that humans created, we can move forward.
Chrysan, which argument did your teammate make that's not centered around the perfect AI? The topic center is not about the perfect AI. We already have AI. Tinder, OkCupid, Bumble, they are not perfect. Okay? Also, the topic center is saying that everybody should be matchmade by the AI. There is no free will. Where is free will? Love should be free will.
Funny thing, because your entire teammate just contradicted yourself by saying that I want to be matchmade. You don't want to be matchmade. And just to be clear, having AI match you up with your partners doesn't change who you are. It doesn't take away experience. It just tells you who is better for you and who is a better match for you. AI will help your life function even better.
So in your case, it's that everybody can be matchmade by an AI, but it still be our choice. The main point is everybody should be matchmade.
I'm telling you, everyone should be matchmade by an AI, but what you do with your matchmade partner is still your choice. We're not taking that away from you.
Yes, of course. Everybody, in your case, right, if that's the case, if at the end goal this is not your perfect match, then why should everybody be matchmade? Why should it be a rule?
We are already living in a tech-centered environment. Oh, sorry. It's okay.
Nice! I like watching these two toys.
Yeah! I want to see them fight!
Round 3.
Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
No, you can do this.
I'm gonna die.
the blue team tells a very strong story of perfect AIs and utopia. That's not the question. The question here is, should we be matched by an AI? And I love that Chrysan brought this up because sure, you should be matched by an AI. Is that their stance? And then you come out and say you can choose who you want to be with? What is that heartbreak going to cause? If I choose not to accept the AI, marry my wife today, and I know for the life of me this AI matched me with this person, now I have to live with that. I have that emotion brewing inside of me, and I will never know because I didn't go with the AI. And AIs are imperfect. AIs make mistakes. In fact, MIT came out in October this year and said that AIs are potentially dangerous. And we do not know enough about AIs at this point in time to trust in all these decisions. First, you matchmake us without love. Then you're gonna choose what I eat. Then you're gonna choose what job I have. What's next? Are they just gonna take over the world? And if you don't want to look into MIT and all these research documents, just watch Black Mirror. Black Mirror has covered this exact topic. And you know what the bloody genre of Black Mirror is? Dystopian future. Not utopia, it's dystopia. We want free will. We want the ability to choose, and the opposition has yet to make an argument that doesn't focus on perfect AI.
Oh my god, have I beat that?
It was just a memory.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Okay, me as a person, I like to go hawker center to eat my food. And then imagine, I don't want to overspend, okay? When I'm dating somebody, I want somebody to go to hawker center with me. So AI understand, and AI will matchmake me with someone who will go to hawker center with me. Correct. Okay. Last time everybody criticized Tesla because from the start everybody criticized Tesla, and then today Tesla is the fastest growing company in the world, and it is fully supported by AI. That means AI can drive better than you, and you can even save your virginity to your true love. And let's talk about Chinese New Year. Chinese New Year. Auntie, uncle can never pester you to find the loved one anymore because AI will do it for you. So you can enjoy, you can fully enjoy your Chinese New Year now. So having okay, with the right person, that means you can fully maximize your potential. Oh no, fish, don't break me.
It is illegal to leave Tesla cars on autopilot if you are not fully attentive to the wheel because the AI makes mistakes.
AI matchmaking doesn't mean you are being forced to be with somebody. So it is also your choice to leave the AI to drive your car.
Yeah, you give the choice to AI to kill you, but you also remove my freedom to choose if I want the matchmaking AI to matchmake me. Matchmaking AIs are not perfect right now, and they won't be for some time. Additionally, Jason, will you break up your girlfriend if your AI tells you right now to go with someone else?
Maybe.
I mean, the opposition is pretty much fighting all our cases. They always talk about perfect AI. They always do not come up with good topics to actually oppose what we're talking about. And I've yet to hear anything that dismisses the credibility of our arguments.
Do you know COVID vaccines actually created by AI is curated by AI right now? Oh, and I have all the time to talk to you about curated COVID vaccines by AI. You know how powerful is AI or not? Do you understand what AI is or not? You don't, because you are not as smart as AI.
Judges, I really need you to be fair on this because their entire motion is that, out of fear and also free will, correct? And we have one fish down there messing with your minds, but I'm telling you their entire basis is flawed. And from our side, we have managed to show you that AI can improve our lives and there are more good than bad. You cannot just say, we don't want to do this because we fear something. This is not a way for humans to move forward because of AI. Now, handicaps can drive, and people who are afraid to talk to people can be matchmade by other people. And being matchmade is not taking your free will away, because if you don't like your partner, you can still leave. But it is just pointing you to the right direction. And another thing, with the help of AI, it reduces domestic violence, it reduces less orphans, less broken families, and everyone will be happier together.
I'm going to start with a lot of the opposition's argument has been based on a perfect AI, which we have debunked many times again, so I'm not going to talk about it. Instead, I'm going to address exactly what Chrysan just said. AIs improve our life. We use Tinder, it uses AI. Like Jason said, vaccines are created by AI. I'm not disputing that AI is bad. I'm not disputing there is technology available within AI. I'm disputing that we should be matched made by AI. And Chrysan says it doesn't take away your freedom. It does. The fact that you should You don't have that choice to begin with. It automatically happens because you should. You don't have the choice to say no. That's a freedom being taken away right from the get-go. The AI is not perfect at this point in time. We already have them. We've made our calls. Just do it for your mother lah.
So, you can see that all three of us are very stressed throughout this entire debate simply because I just want to make it clear, I think it is a 50-50. So, you know what, Joe? Ask them one each a question. And we will determine based on their answer to your question.
What is this? For the blue team, why is it that AI specifically, right, is a better alternative in contrast to perhaps your mother?
AI in itself, developed by human and used in our lives, are trusted. Why? Because this is tested and it will continue learning on its own. This is tested by 7 billion people in the world. It is not just based on the opinion of one person.
Red team, you guys spend a lot of time proving why AI is bad in different contexts in the business world. But can you explain to us why you think that mothers specifically are able to perform a function that AI can't?
Well, arranged marriages are controversial. It's a tradition that is as old as time. And statistically, arranged marriages have always shown happier couples and longer lasting marriages. The divorce rate in arranged marriages is significantly lower in comparison to people who go out and seek other people. While we do talk about our mothers quite a bit and use Kishan's joyful example here, it's a metaphor alluding to that. Arranged marriages have been successful, whereas in comparison to Tinder, the success rate of couples staying together and eventually being happy is significantly lower. In fact, Tinder has the reputation of being a hookup app, not somewhere you find happiness.
Are we ready to point to the team that we felt did a better job? Drum roll! But in 3, 2, 1. Yes.
Do you guys mean we are losing? We lose, right?
No, you guys won. So I think for me.
Why am I still here?
No, that's why it's funny because the weakest person is still here. Yeah, but I think for me, what I really liked was how Chrysan answered Joe's final question about how data collection over a huge population is going to be more efficient, whereas you guys could not prove that mothers are better or family or that emotional group was better to matchmake somebody. So it was really how efficient was it?
I felt like if the focus of Fish's motion as a deconstruction was at the start of your argument, would have totally journeyed your vessel the right direction. But instead we started with mothers, which honestly was the bigger loophole in this situation, because how many of us actually do trust our mothers when it comes to our sexual preferences? And mothers do have biases as well, which was a very smart move on Sofia's rebuttal, where she threw you that curveball and none of you guys caught back that curveball. So that mother thing was the biggest loophole, I think, to start with on the red team.
So where I thought this debate became close was Fish's attack on the efficacy of AI. But the problem with doing that is that the burden on the team to prove something was incomplete, because they not only need to prove that AI is bad, they need to be able to explain why comparatively a mother would be able to do a better job. So this leads us back to what Sofia does in her first speech, when she tries to characterize why mothers specifically are probably not a good bunch of people to get dating advice from. So while it is true that AI might be imperfect, I think the additional characterization given by Chrysan subsequently in the debate was that AI is capable of self-learning. So even though it is true, and I think Fish's argument about AI being potentially bad because of MIT studies and dangerous, all does not respond to the self-learning capabilities that they talk about here. So it would not be fair for the red team to assume that AI's current state will always be static and will always be like the current way it is right now. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Good on you, Jason. I don't know why, but you're proceeding to the next episode. But red team, it is time to
to vote a person out.
I feel like I let the team down because I was meant to tie everything together and drive it home. So I don't think it's fair that I have to vote for one of them and not for myself. So my vote's on Kishan.
So I had two tries at this debate, and to say that I did not bring it enough to the table, I did not carry my team well enough, so I think I'm the weakest link in this one. So to have to vote somebody out, I will not choose Kelly because I don't know what the other votes are, because it could be neck and neck, I'm not sure. But I'm just going to go for Fish because I think nobody's going to vote him out. I'm going to say you, bro, and then we'll see what happens in the next episode, okay?
And after much deliberation, please take it.
So out of the 3 speakers from the Red team that has to be voted out today, 2 names came with votes and only 1 was safe. Can I have the 3 of you stand, please? The 3 lah!
We also want to be part of this.
Yes, we're a family.
The one person that was not voted for is Kelly, you're safe. Which means it's either Fish or Kishan. Fish brought up the only saving factor to the Red team, which was to focus on the motion, but whether it was strategic to place yourself last, and it was a decision that you guys made as a team. Was it smart? That at the same time, Kishan landed the landmine, and something that would have swayed your team to win because the motion was in your favor, you chucked that aside, put Fish towards the end, and start with the joke of a mother, which could have been the fallout. In the end, the joke was not too funny. Kishan, you leave the Red team today.
I think I have to boil down, right? Like, there's only need one joker in the team lah. So Kishan, I'll just take over you for now. So yeah, bye bye. Love you, bro.
I'm voting for Kishan because Fish is our MVP and I can't vote myself, so I'm sorry.
I feel none of us deserve to die. I feel that none of us deserve to leave the show. None of those 3 who debated. But if I have to, I think Kishan has brought great value to this show, so I will vote him out.
I couldn't have asked for one of the best teams to work with. All of you helped me be the most entertaining I could be with my scripts and debating together, and then we did all the rebuttals together. We are 1 man down, but it's okay, because I know you guys will come back stronger with better points and beat the blue team. So bring this home. Well done. Thank you, judges. I think all of us learned a lot of things from the 3 of you, so thank you very much. And good luck, everybody. Good luck.
So that was really, really depressing again. But you know what? Next week we have a very exciting episode. I think it's going to be as tough as this one. So look out for it, and you can vote for your MVP, and you know they will have a greater chance of entering the finals of Master Debater. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. See ya.
Well, I honestly just want to wish my team all the best. Good luck. We got strong people on the team. We got really talented, smart people on the team, and I think they'll bring this home at the end of the day. So good luck, team. All the best. I am sad that I'm leaving, but I'm happy for you.
Next time on Master Debater.
You don't need to die a virgin.
If you had the opportunity to take control of your life, take control of your damn life.
But can you live with yourself to make that choice? Because that's a tough choice.